What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Singing the Tea. I am your host, Dustin Singer Actor Lewis, and this is where you come for all of the reality TV tea, or sometimes I sing, but I'm always going to give you what you want, and I'm always going to give you what you need. But, y'all, we are adding another new show to our repertoire, honey. We are adding, y'all have asked, y'all have requested, I've had several people ask me, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I know I am an episode behind, but I'm going to get us caught up this week and then we're just gonna add it to the rotation. Um, so yes, that's what we're adding into it. That's what we're about to jump into. And y'all, I have to tell you, I just finished and it was great. It was good. Oh, it was good. So refreshing to have these ladies back on the screen. I've missed them. I'm really excited to get back into this. So I hope y'all are ready because I'm ready to give you what you want and give you what you need. But a couple things to get out the way. Just remember to please like, follow, and subscribe. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are coming back for more, thank you so much. I love to see y'all coming back here, and I appreciate y'all so much for supporting me in this. And y'all, we're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna keep this thing going. Like I said, we still have things to come. We got some more things coming. We're gonna revamp, upvamp, and get all that started. But hey, let's jump into the episode. Let's jump into the reason y'all came here today to come and get this doggone tea, child. Now listen. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 14, episode 1. Grace is over, and baby, the girls weren't playing this episode. It was a great episode. So it opens up with the ladies just doing their different things, and it's showing all of their houses, and everyone's house is stunning. The thing I love about Beverly Hills, the thing that now Dubai gives us this, but the thing that some of the other shows miss is just the fabulosity. Like Beverly Hills is just so opulent. It's so fabulous. Like we love it. It just oozes money, honey. And that's what we are here for. We love a good rich darling. We love it. We love the dolls. We love the dolls that are rich. Now it opens up with the ladies going, showing everybody's house, showing them working out or doing whatever they're doing. And then we see Sutton shows up at a friend's house, and it is Jennifer. So for those who are not familiar with Jennifer, they kind of didn't go into this, but I think because they just know we know who she is. But if you don't know, Jennifer was she's done quite a bit, but she's to me the most known for Bride of Chucky. She was the bride of Chucky. So yeah, if you didn't know that, that's a little fun fact for you. That's why she had the doll and stuff sitting there. So yes. But I'm really excited to see her come in as a friend of. I'm a little shocked that she's doing reality TV, but you know what? I'm excited for it. So, girl, come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Real Housewives, honey. So they get the chat and she's talking about some new vodka expire. Well, child, I hope not, because I got a few bottles sitting over here, child. Listen, I hate to say it. I hope it don't sound ridiculous. Expired or not, baby, it costs too much for me to let go to the wayside. We're going to drink that up, and we'll just pray to the Lord later. My stomach be toe up and everything, but it's all right. We had a good time. We here for a good time, not a long time, so we're going to make the best out of it. Okay, so let's keep on going. So Sutton was talking to her about her kids going off to school and just spending time with them, and she was just letting them know. Jennifer was like, girl, you got good kids. And Sutton was talking about her friendships and how she wants to throw this party, this Dolly party, and she was talking about how she was talking to the different ladies, and it segues to her talking to Kyle about it, and Kyle just wasn't getting it, but um Sutton was just saying like how their friendship, talking about her and Kyle's friendship, and just how she essentially wasn't a good friend to Kyle. She wasn't. I think that Sutton was like, you know what, you girls gave me the heat when I first came in, but honestly, Sutton, for good reason, because you worked all our nerves until you calmed down. But we really like you now. But you and Kyle work on y'all's friendship. Kyle is a cool girl, but yeah, give her a little bit, but not too much. Y'all work on y'all friendship, and yeah, be a better friend. You could be a better friend on Sutton, because last season you was giving her way too much when you kept bringing up the stuff with her marriage. We know her marriage is rocky at that time. Now it's hell. It's baby, the rocks are shattered, child. Um, I guess that's why they hold the diamonds, because too much pressure turned it into a diamond. Because child, hell, her and Mauricio cut it too much. All right, so after we leave them, and the way this one flowed, this episode flowed so good. Oh, it was great. It flows over to Erica going shopping, and Erica's looking for some new items for her home, and I get it. I get it. Erica's going through her divorce with her ex-husband, and then Erica had to downsize. And I get when you are going from one situation to another one, especially when it's tumultuous, you don't want to keep those items. You kind of want to separate from all of that. So I totally get her wanting new items for her new home. And it's just fresh, it's a new start, no extra baggage. And she's having to downsize because her old home was stunning. It was a beautiful home. So yeah, I get it. I would totally want to buy new stuff too, to be honest. So, Erica is looking for her new stuff, and then Dorit shows up. So Dorit comes in there. Erica looks good. Erica looks good. I love me some Erica Jane. Erica Jane, that's my girl. But Erica and Dorit are sitting there and they having a good time, and Dorit drops a bomb that I think realistically we all knew. We all knew this was coming at some point. But yeah, she drops a bomb that her and PK are separated. They don't know for how long it's going to be. If they're going for the long haul, the short haul, we don't know. But she confides in Erica, which was kind of interesting because, Erica on at BravoCon last year, she was like, hey, if anybody's going to separate, it's going to be Dorit and PK. Like, so the fact that she called it is very interesting. And, Dorit kind of speaks to that. And she was just like, she didn't tell her, but, I guess she kind of knew. And then Dorit kind of talks about, some of the things that they're going through. And, Erica gets a little emotional behind it. But Dorit, we knew this was going to happen at some point. I don't think that y'all were equally yoked. But hey, to each his own. I just think that you could do better. Really do. I really do. Especially when he starts talking later, and I'm going to save it and I'll segue back into it. But yeah, I didn't like the way that he was talking. He said something that really stood out to me, and I got your back on this one, girl. Hang tight. I got your mama. So they start having a conversation about, and this is Erica and Dorit still, have a conversation about Kyle and her situation. And then we kind of transition to Kyle and one of her daughters. I can't remember which one it was, but one of her daughters moving something in the house. And then Kyle talks about Mo and Alexia moving out of the house and how she just kind of feels like she just doesn't know how to do a lot of things or just kind of feels alone. And y'all be wanting these big ass houses, and I don't get why you would still want that big house, but cool, whatever, do what you gotta do. But girl, downsize, get you a little cute little condo. You and that lady Morgan can go on over there and y'all can bump boxes and y'all can have y'all a good time over there while y'all watch the sunset, child, because yeah, you don't need that house. That's too much house. Beautiful home, way too much house if it's just gonna be you. So yeah, downsize. But um, Erica and Kyle continue to talk about the issues with Kyle and Dorit and how it kind of stems. And Dorit, Jesus, not Dorit. Erica lets Dorit know that she's going to go see Kyle after. And she was like, do you want me to tell her about the separation? She was like, absolutely not. But their issues, it just stems from, they just need to sit down and have a conversation. It's like they're doing tit for tat. But I'm gonna be honest, like Kyle, you kind of started it because when Dorit interjected herself in the situation between you and Kathy, she wasn't doing it from a place of like maliciousness. She was coming from a place of like, hey, you my girl, you my friend, she's my girl too. I want y'all are sisters. I want y'all to fix that. And it just kind of snowballed from there. And then y'all started sprinkling little nuggets. Um, so it just wasn't. I don't really understand. It doesn't seem like it's that deep because the issues seem real surface level. Honestly, especially from Kyle's side. Kyle, you got to let some of that stuff go. And then we transition from Erica Jane leaving there to go to Kyle's house. And then once she gets to Kyle's house, excuse me. Once she gets to Kyle's house, they start picking up where they left off on that conversation, but she doesn't spill any tea. I would give Erica that. Erica was a classy bone collector, not like Sheree. Sheree was messy. Sheree was just dropping mess everywhere. Erica was real classy. She knew when to hold, she knew when to fold. She didn't give a Kyle too much. She gave Kyle just enough. But it really is, they need to have a conversation. Now, Kyle, the whole joke thing with the BravoCon, and you were like, well, she said Kathy first and not me. You spilled her shot on her, so she did that as a joke. Like, what are you doing? And then you going and saying, oh, our friends, we really didn't have a friendship like that. It's really odd. And like I said, I just feel like they need to talk. It's really weird. I don't really get it. But yeah. I'm gonna circle back to some stuff that Kyle did too later that I didn't think was very becoming of her. That was kind of messed up. So we head over to Garcelle. Now Garcelle is in Atlanta, and her son Oliver shows up with his fine ass. He is fine. He shows up, and they start having a conversation. He has a new girlfriend now. Interesting. I don't think he actually. I feel like they just had a baby shower in real life, in real time, not on the show. It might be on the show later on. I don't know, but yeah, they just had a baby shower for sure. But yeah, she does that. They start talking about the shows that she's doing, and that's what's up. Garcelle is a working woman. I know she was doing Survival of the Thickest on Netflix with Michelle Bateau. I know she was doing quite a bit. So Garcelle, go get that money, honey. Go get it, and once you got it, turn around and go get some more, because you're doing your big one. And she was talking about her son. He used to always be there when she was on the Jamie Foxx show as Fancy. I want to call Garcelle Fancy so bad. I might just start doing it, child, because it might be easier for me. Um, but yeah, so yeah. But then bomb drops again. It's out. It's public now. We see that Dorit has let the world know that she is separated from PK. And Garcelle didn't skip a beat with the shade because she said, baby, this is long winded. Yeah, it definitely is Dorit. That was good to me. Oh, that was good to me. Now, Garcelle is a bone collector too. Garcelle is shady. Oh, she is shady. But I do like it. You know what? Garcelle and Dorit have a love-hate relationship because they have always been, they just oil and vinegar. They just don't, oil and water, oil and vinegar, whatever it is. They don't get along. All right. So when Dorit was in her car, baby, she lit that cigarette. Baby, she was giving me Caucasian Angela Bassett, baby. I'm not gonna cry. Waiting to exhale, baby. She was giving it to me. So Dorit is on her way to visit my girl, the queen of it all, the woman who puts it all together, Miss Doggone Kathy. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care what y'all say. It ain't nothing y'all gonna say that's gonna make me hate Kathy. I love me some Kathy Hilton. Love me some Kathy Hilton. Kathy be having it going on with her crazy ass. Kathy is crazy as hell. Y'all saw she had that shit on her lips and getting her hair done. And she was up in there asking her, y'all still seeing each other? Dorit was like sexually? Yeah. Kathy, why are you asking this woman that? It was so funny. Kathy is hilarious. So while they're having a conversation, we segue over to PK and Mauricio meeting up. Mauricio is fine as hell. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to just move on. But that's a fine man. Hmm. PK, you look better. PK, you do. You look better. You look healthy. You look healthy. Thriving in abundance. But PK, when you showed up, you got to having a conversation and you said something that I didn't care for. And you said that, well, I'm sober now, but when I came out of that, now that I'm sober, I realized during that time all we did was fight. So now you want to separate. Here's my issue with that, PK. The reason y'all could have possibly, I don't know, right? Allegedly, I don't know. The reason that those fights could have possibly been happening is because you weren't sober. Did that ever cross your mind? So maybe the reason that you and your wife were having those issues is because you were going through something, and maybe you should give her the grace that she extended you. Like the grace that she extended when you went through the bankruptcy, the grace that she extended when you went through the gambling issues, the grace that she extended when you went through your substance issues as far as drinking, y'all. I'm not saying the man was doing anything else. I don't know nothing about that, child. I don't even know if the man was drinking allegedly, child. This is what people put out there. But that is what that lady stood by you with. Stand by her. Yeah, y'all fought, but go to counseling and do the work. So are you really that ready to throw it all away because you look back when you was going through a hard time, you realize y'all fought a lot? That's not fair. That's not fair to do that to her. PK also revealed something, and it looked like Mauricio was a little like taken aback by it a little bit when he said that Kyle reached out to him, and she said something, I guess was giving him advice or whatever. Kyle, I don't like that. I don't like that. Regardless on how you feel about Dorit, that was your friend. You need to reach out to her. If you truly cared about her, reach out to her. No matter what you're going through, reach out to her and make sure that girl is okay. Because that was your friend. To reach out to her husband, that wasn't cool. Especially that he's closer to Mauricio. That means he has both of y'all, and y'all aren't even together, and she has no one out of that situation. So Kyle, you move real funny. That's the one thing Kyle moves so funny. Like even with her sisters, if you look at the way that Kyle moves in her different relationships, I can see why they're tumultuous because of how she operates. It's like you can say, "Hey, Kyle, can you go grab the rice out the refrigerator?" I don't know why I got rice in the refrigerator, but yeah, let's say rice in the refrigerator, and it's the rice happens to be a different color or some shit. She's all up in arms about it. Like Kyle just do stuff that don't make sense, or she's upset with people that don't really make sense. But whatever. So we segue into the ladies getting ready for Sutton's event. Now, the ladies were getting ready. Looks like Erica is speaking to Dorit, and then Kyle is speaking to Kathy, and they're all having the conversations. They're trying to figure out what this situation is going to look like between those ladies. So this is something I brought this up in the Married to Medicine review, how it would have been nice to kind of see a little bit more of the setup. This is what I'm talking about. Like they FaceTime, but we still got a little bit more. We got a little backstory. We got something to like look forward to in that event instead of like us just randomly getting Contessa. So I just wanted to bring that up because this is how you do it. The producers need to take a note from these girls because this episode was excellent. Tens. It was tens. It was a really, really good episode. And the pacing was great. It was really good. So the ladies start showing up at the event. Sutton gets there. Then we have Jennifer getting there. She with her black swan. It was great. Sutton had on her antlers looking like a moose. And then Dorit shows up. Dorit looked like Saturn. She looked great. Looked like the planet Saturn girl. You do your big one with them rings and that big old hat. That's one thing Sutton. Dorit loved to put something on her head. Y'all remember she put that aluminum foil on her head and she was at the party. I guess she thought the aliens was gonna show up or something. Child, to each his own. But y'all, we have a new stunning, beautiful, elegant black woman, a black queen showing up to do her big one. Miss Bowes. Bowes, welcome, 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 baby. You are that girl. Bose, it was a big deal. I was honestly shocked to see Bose do this show as well because of just how much and how professional Bose is. So it's really, really dope to see Bose step into this scene and to play with the girl. So I'm really, really excited to see what Bose gives us. What I don't want is I don't want my two black ladies, my two black queens, my two black aunties to come into this space and be enemies. I don't want to see that. We don't want that. We don't like that. As a community, we not doing that. So I hope that y'all can be united and not come against each other. That's the one hope and the one ask that I have from this show. Argue with anybody else, y'all can argue with each other, but at the end of the day, y'all better come back together. You two better always be like this. Y'all better be sisters, honey. Now I know that's for sure. Now, the one thing that I could give Bose, I think Bose was sunny. She looked amazing in her gown. Bose could take a pack of hair out. I think when Bose had those wigs made, she was like, "Ooh, give me everything. You know what? You got a little extra, baby. Throw that on in here too." No, Bose, you could have had them take just one pack of hair out of that wig, and it would have looked good. You putting too much hair. Like we know Bose got money. As many bundles as she got sold up in that thing, baby. You got all the money. Baby, you got too much money if you just put extra packs of hair in your head, girl. Calm down. Now that's the only thing I gotta give you, Bose. You putting too much. You could have made 3 wigs out of that one wig you had on. But you look good. But just start dialing it back with the hair a little bit. You don't need all that. But Bose has a conversation with Dorit about the separation, and she has a conversation with about her being a widow. And my heart goes out to you, Bose. I hate to hear that. But yeah, so while this is going on, Garcelle shows up and she greets Dorit, and it was extremely awkward. It should have been the awkward episode for Dorit, baby. Dorit, you getting it from every end. So Garcelle shows up and she meets Dorit. It's awkward. So then Kyle and Erica show up. So Kyle, Erica, and Garcelle sit down and have a conversation, and they start talking about the situation with Kyle separating and her being with the lady Morgan. I don't know. I think she goes by lady. With the person Morgan. I don't know what their pronouns are. But Kyle, here's the thing. I understand that you're saying, oh, well, I don't want to bring up this individual. I don't want to say their name. It's too late. I'm with Garcelle on that now. It's too late. We know who it is. The person's on camera. Like, they signed the release. We can always use their footage or that footage of them. You might as well say her name, honey. Like, you might as well. But they were having a conversation like, are y'all together? And she was like, no, we're not together. But I appreciated Kyle saying that she had that conversation with her daughters before she wanted to just have it out here with everybody else. I respect that. Come out at your own time. Kyle didn't come out, but if you decide to come out, Kyle, if you don't decide to come out, that choice is 100% yours. Don't feel like you have to be pressured to do that for anybody but yourself. But I do love that you had that conversation with your children, and to know that they supported you. You raised some good girls. Y'all did an amazing job with that. So pat yourself on the back with that, mama. You did a good job. Now, with that conversation happening, we had segue over to Dorit walking up, and then it just was super awkward after that. When she walked up, Garcelle and Sutton walked away, and then all the ladies come up, but then my girl shows up. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. The queen, Miss Kathy, baby. Kathy showed up, and Kathy was like, "Oh, hey y'all, hey, how you doing? Hey y'all. Oh, hey, how are you? Hey, my name is Bose. Hey, boss, how you doing, boss?" No, her name is Bose. No. Her name is Boss. Baby, Kathy said her name is Boss. And Bose was like, but child, she got it right. It's Boss. I ain't finna argue with this old lady. I ain't finna respect my elders, baby. I'm not finna argue with her. But then Kathy got to sitting down saying shit she high and got to pulling out them hair extensions. Kathy, what the hell is wrong with you? What is wrong? It is something wrong with her. But you know what? I'm here for it. Kathy is that comedic relief that we need because she comes in and she breaks up the scene. Like Kathy's energy is the energy that you need when stuff is awkward. You need that character like Kathy to come and just get it started. It was great. It was so fun. So much fun. It was so shit, y'all know what I'm saying. Hell, doggone. Whew. But then Dorit and Kyle sit down to gain some understanding. And baby, let me tell y'all something. Dorit over Kyle shit. Dorit is not backing down. That's the one thing with Dorit. When she has her sight set on something or on someone, she don't let it go. She over that shit with Kyle. Cause she like, you know what, you're not gonna continue playing my face and then paint me out to be the bad guy. Not gonna be the bad guy for this scenario. You do that shit too much with everybody else, and I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire. So Kyle, this is gonna be your season that you are going to have to stand on your shit. You gotta own your shit, and you can't backpedal out of it. Everybody's sick of it, Kyle. To be honest, we all are. We love you, Kyle. We think that you are great. I don't think that Dorit's 100% right on everything, but I think that Dorit was trying to be supportive, and she feels like you are trying to paint a narrative of her, which you are. And I don't get why or what's happening with that. Girl, you want PK? Girl, because the way you acting as if it's just really weird. I don't know what Kyle's motive is with this relationship, but I hope that they can fix it. They probably not gonna fix it until probably the end of the season, and it's gonna always be fractured. But Kyle, you gonna have to work on that, mama. You gonna have to get that together because the way you was doing this situation with her, it ain't cool. I'm gonna be real. Now Dorita ain't 100% right, but you're gonna have to work on some things, and that's where we left off. And then I think the next episode we're gonna jump right back on into it, which is out now, but I'm going to review that later this week. So y'all, that is the episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It was a phenomenal episode. If I have to rate this episode, it's going to be a 10 for me. I think it was great. Super excited to jump back into this or to jump into it because this is my first review for them. Also, top diamond of the week, You already know who I'm gonna give it to. My girl Kathy. Because baby Kathy came through. Kathy act up, cut up, and then showed up and gave us what we wanted. So I always would love me some Kathy. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all now. Kathy ass on my screen, she gonna get that diamond in the rough, baby. She is this season's diamond, 100%. But y'all, thank you so much. That is the review for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm super excited to jump in and do this. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming back and joining me and being a part of this journey that I'm on. Sky's the limit for us. Continue to like and subscribe. Send it to your friends. Get them to like and subscribe as well. If you are watching this, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Then hit the notification bell button so you'll know when I'm dropping some new stuff. But thank y'all so much. Come back soon. We will have some more episodes dropping this week. So see y'all soon.